All right. If you're a big Anthony Joshua fan and you can't take criticism of Anthony Joshua, I suggest you click away from this video because you're not going to like this video. You're not going to like this video one bit. That's all I'm saying. So please click out of the video and you might as well unsubscribe. You would think that a multimillionaire like Anthony Joshua would be able to afford or hire a team of people, a team of, expert people who could show him how to get better stamina, who could give him recipes on what he needs to eat, show him training techniques, give him supplements, anything on getting himself better stamina. You would think he would be able to afford that. I mean, when you look at Anthony Joshua training footage, you see he's training in a very big ass gym, right? This guy is going on fucking private jet planes. The guy's living the dream. He's wealthy. Yet, when he fucking fights, he fucking runs out of fucking stamina. He fucking gasses out. Where the fuck is his team that trains him to get better stamina? Where the fuck is his team? Where's his strength and conditioning team? If he does have a strength and conditioning team, if he does have a strength and conditioning coach, he fucking sucks. Anthony Joshua needs to fire this guy. Because he's not fucking giving him no advice. He's not helping him out at all. Because this motherfucker's gassing out after 3 fucking rounds. And I'm sick and tired. I'm not going to hold back on this stamina situation anymore. I'm not like these other Anthony Joshua fan channels who don't say shit. They don't criticize that. Or they keep it, they just be very passive about it. Oh yeah, he just needs to get better stamina. That's it. No, I'm going to keep it 100 with you guys. And I don't care if I lose subscribers. I don't care anymore. This guy has the worst stamina in heavyweight boxing. I have not seen no fucking current heavyweight out there right now that has stamina issues the way Anthony Joshua has stamina issues. This guy's running out of fucking gas after 3 rounds. What the fuck is that? Dude, he went back to his corner after round 3 and he was huffing and puffing like like he just ran a fucking marathon. Andy Ruiz, a guy who looks like he hasn't done one single exercise in a day of his fucking life. A guy who looks like he sits down all fucking day. A guy who looks like he eats potato chips. Like he eats at fast food restaurants every fucking night. A guy who has gone around saying that he's fueled by Snickers because he admits that he loves eating junk food. A guy like that, you would think that a guy like that would be running out of gas after 2-3 rounds. You would think that a guy like that would be huffing and puffing after 5 rounds. Because he doesn't look like he's built to go many rounds without gassing out. Yeah, Andy Ruiz had better fucking endurance and stamina than Anthony Joshua, a guy who's built like a fucking tank. A guy who every time I see training footage of him, he's running. He's lifting weights. He's doing, fucking all types of workouts. And you think to yourself, oh man, this guy's a gym rat. Anthony Joshua's a gym rat. He must have phenomenal endurance. And then they fucking fight. And we find out within the first 3 rounds that fucking Mr. fucking Pillsbury Doughboy, Andy Ruiz, has better endurance than Anthony Joshua. And a year ago, or maybe even more than that, I made a video criticizing Anthony Joshua's stamina. I said that I saw his fight against Vladimir Klitschko. And I said that against Vladimir Klitschko, he ran out of gas. There was a round where he got so tired that he wasn't even fighting back. He was just walking backwards. And in that round, Vladimir Klitschko was pushing him back and beating him up against the ropes. And you saw him, he was huffing and puffing. He was so tired. And I criticized that. I said Anthony Joshua was running out of gas. And you know what I got in the comment section? What are you talking about, Rect? Have you seen the fight? How many times have you seen the fight? You should see the fight again, Rect. You should go sit down and see the fight again, because clearly you didn't see the fight the first time. Because clearly he wasn't gassed out. Are you really a boxing fan, Rect? Do you even know what you're talking about? Because clearly you don't know clearly you're a fake boxing fan, Rect. Because clearly you don't know what you're talking about, because he clearly had gas. Bitch, what are you talking about? You are clearly blind. The people who were telling me that I was full of shit when I was saying Anthony Joshua has terrible stamina, you guys are fucking blind. I told you this a year and a half ago. I said he needs to fix his stamina. I said that. I said Anthony Joshua needs to fix his stamina. Go back, look at my fucking videos. I said this in one of my videos. And I got criticized for that shit. I got people told me I wasn't a real boxing fan. They said I need to rewatch the fight. As if I'm fucking blind. As if I don't have no fucking eyes. Bitch, I saw he gassed out. So 2 years ago, when he fought Vladimir Klitschko, he had stamina issues back then. We fast forward 2019, he's gassing out after 3 rounds against Andy Ruiz. Once again, what happens? The stamina issue happens. All of a sudden, you see he's running out of gas. Anthony Joshua has always had stamina issues, okay? He has shitty endurance. He's the type of guy that he's good for like the first half of the fight, and then the second half he gasses out. And then he has to wait until he gets a second wind. But this stamina issue is not going to go away unless he gets a fucking team that could help him with this. One of the biggest issues with his stamina is the fact that this guy loves to lift weights. He loves to pump iron. He loves doing that. Well, boxing isn't a bodybuilding competition. You are carrying way too much muscle, bro. You're carrying way too much muscle that you gas yourself out. Like, it's as if this muscle that he's carrying him drains him so quickly compared to other fighters. Bro, I watch the heavyweight division. I don't see people in the heavyweight division gassing out after 3 rounds. This guy is the former unified heavyweight champion of the world. Not only that, he's the wealthiest heavyweight currently. Yet, he has the worst stamina, the worst endurance. You would think that him being the wealthiest heavyweight would have the best of the best. Would have the best stamina. Would have the best training coach. But instead, he's training with a guy named Rob McCracken that no one even fucking heard of. I don't even know about this guy. I heard of Rob McCracken when Anthony Joshua first came up. That was the first time I ever heard. This guy's just some random trainer that he got from the UK. Because I don't know who the fuck this guy is. This guy could afford the best of the best. He should get a world-renowned trainer who could probably teach him a thing or two. Help him out. But he's had his entire career. He's had Rob McCracken, a guy that is not a world-renowned trainer, a guy who doesn't have multiple world champions, a guy who many of my subscribers tell me has not even improved Anthony Joshua as a fighter, because he still fights the exact same way he did in the amateurs than the way he currently fights now. So even my subscribers, the guys from the UK, are telling me that Rob McCracken is a shit trainer for Anthony Joshua. So maybe he should take their advice and fucking fire Rob McCracken and get a world-renowned trainer. Get a top-of-the-line American trainer. Because yes, American trainers are some of the best boxing trainers in boxing. These are facts. They're some of the best boxing trainers in boxing. He definitely needs to fire his strength and conditioning coach. That guy fucking sucks. He fucking sucks. He has not done nothing for Anthony Joshua's stamina. This guy has not improved in his stamina, in the stamina department at all. He's stagnant. He's just staying right there. He's always gassing out. Fire that motherfucker who's training you to get better endurance, Anthony Joshua. I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna tell you this. And I said this a year and a half ago in that video where I was criticizing him for looking like shit and gassing out in the Vladimir Klitschko fight. In that video, I said that if Anthony Joshua does not correct his stamina issues, that's gonna backfire on him one day. Because one day he's gonna be tired. One day he's gonna be running out of gas, and he's gonna be fighting a guy who's not Vladimir Klitschko, who's not gonna take it easy on him, and who's filled with energy. And he's going to get beat because he's going to be tired, exhausted. And the guy he's fighting is going to be relentless. And that's exactly what happened when he lost to Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz hurt him. Anthony Joshua immediately ran out of gas. Andy Ruiz was filled with energy, and he continued to let his hands go. He was throwing punches and combinations, punches and bunches. He was bringing the fight, being aggressive. He was being aggressive while Anthony Joshua was running out of gas. And he ended up destroying Anthony Joshua. And I'm telling you right now, if he doesn't correct that, the exact same thing is going to happen in the rematch. Unless he catches Andy Ruiz with a punch that knocks him out cold. The problem is Andy Ruiz has good head movement, A. B, Anthony Joshua is not a one-punch knockout artist. So you know what's going to happen? Andy Ruiz, even if he does get dropped, he's going to get right back up. And guess what? Before you know it, Joshua is going to be running out of gas again, and he's going to end up getting knocked out again. And this is going to happen to any, not just Andy Ruiz. In the future, he would lose again, because if he doesn't correct his fucking stamina issues, in the future, he would fucking lose again. Because he's going to keep having this problem. He had this problem against Klitschko 2 years ago. He had it this past weekend. And he's going to keep having this issue. Lose your fucking muscles, bro. Get better stamina. He has to hire a team who are experts at giving athletes the best stamina out there. Hire somebody I don't know. I think he needs to hire like a fucking jockey or a fucking track runner's fucking strength and conditioning coach. Hire somebody who is capable of improving your fucking stamina. You can't be fucking gassing out after 3 rounds. What is that? What type of shit is that? You can't be gassing out after 3 fucking rounds. You can't do that in the heavyweight division. You cannot be gassing out after 3 rounds. And I had this one person tell me, oh, they thought he was drugged. What the fuck are you talking? They thought he was drugged. Oh, he was probably gassed out because he was drugged. What are you talking about? What are you smoking? He gassed out because he always had that issue. He has the worst stamina in heavyweight, current heavyweight boxing. I'm telling you. When have you seen Dillian Whyte gassed out after 3 rounds? When have you seen him? When have you seen Dillian Whyte looking like he just ran a fucking marathon after round 4? When have you seen fucking Deontay Wilder run out of gas after 3 rounds? Deontay Wilder is fucking exploding with energy by round 11. After 11 rounds, Deontay Wilder is still an explosive fucking fighter. Wilder has immaculate stamina compared to Anthony Joshua. Look at Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz wasn't gassing out after 3 rounds. He was fucking having Wilder. He was fucking catching Wilder and hurting Wilder after 6 rounds. Vladimir Klitschko wasn't huffing and puffing after 3 rounds. Tyson Fury is not huffing and puffing after 3 rounds. I don't see heavyweights gas out the way I see Anthony Joshua. And I'm going to stick by saying this. Anthony Joshua has the worst stamina in heavyweight boxing. These are facts. I'm sorry, but these are facts. I'm telling you, if he doesn't fucking change his fucking, I'm telling you, he needs to hire somebody to help him with his stamina. Because if he doesn't change that shit, he's going to continue to gas out in fights. All right? And people keep telling me he has to lose muscle. I think he weighed 247 when he fought Andy Ruiz. Well, fucking lose the muscle. Get down to 235. I'm not saying you need to get down to like fucking 215 or something crazy and look anorexic and shit. But get down to 230s. Get to the 230s. I don't understand why fighters like putting on muscle mass when they're fighting. If you notice, some of the fastest fighters, all of them, they weren't bulky type of dudes. It makes sense as to why Deontay Wilder is so fast and so powerful, because look at how skinny he is, right? I actually think for boxing it's better if you have less muscle, because I'm telling you, having this extra muscle, it seems that it just saps your fucking stamina away from you. All right? It's unbelievable, man. Another thing I didn't like about Anthony Joshua in that fight is just that he showed like he wasn't a fighter. He showed like he wasn't a fighter, like he didn't have a dog in him, especially when the referee was counting him out. It was like he didn't want to be there anymore. All right? He kind of showed he didn't have too much heart against Andy Ruiz. All right? And yes, if this was Deontay Wilder in there against Anthony Joshua, he would have. The difference is had he knocked down Anthony Joshua, Joshua wouldn't have not been getting up 5 times. He would have stayed in the floor for the count. He would have been out unconscious. All right? Facts. And people don't like to say that, but people love to say, well, Andy Ruiz is not Anthony Joshua. No. But could you imagine if Anthony Joshua is gassing out against Deontay Wilder? Could you imagine if he's gassing out against Deontay Wilder? What do you think's going to happen to him? The last person you want to gas out against is Deontay Wilder, a guy who's extremely fast with his fucking right hand. And if a guy like Andy Ruiz is going to be able to catch you flush, you know Deontay Wilder is going to be able to catch Anthony Joshua. These are facts. What Anthony Joshua needs to do is fire his trainer, hire himself a world-renowned trainer, an American trainer. I think he needs to go and get himself an American trainer because they have the best boxing trainers. Facts. Get himself a really good American boxing trainer. And for the love of God, fire your fucking team, your strength and conditioning team. Fire them. Get rid of them. These people are not helping you. Your strength and conditioning coach has not improved your endurance since you fucking fought Vladimir Klitschko. That was 2 years ago, and you're still gassing out. Matter of fact, it almost seems like you're getting worse. It almost seems like your endurance is getting worse. And it probably is getting worse because since the Vladimir Klitschko fight, you've put on even more fucking weight. You've put on even more weight. Joshua needs somebody in his team to tell him, yo, stop with the fucking bodybuilding, bro. Stop that. You're killing your fucking career with the bodybuilding. You're killing your career with the bodybuilding. He needs to get himself a better team. I'm telling you, man. Lose 20 pounds, lose 15 pounds, get your endurance up. Because if he keeps gassing out, he's gonna keep getting knocked the fuck out. I'm telling you, man. He's gonna keep getting knocked the fuck out. These are facts. I predicted this a fucking year and a half ago, and I got crucified for it. And look what happens. I was right all along. I was right all along. Anyway, guys, love to say subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'm out.